Welcome to OLevels Economics Unit 34 Population. It is a key factor in determining a country's economic and social development. The size of a country's population can increase either through natural growth or net immigration. Natural increase occurs when the birth rate is higher than the death rate. For instance, if more people are born than die in a given year, the population rises. Birth rates are influenced by factors such as the average age of the population, the number of women, and fertility rates. On the other hand, death rates depend on nutrition, healthcare, housing, lifestyle, working conditions, and whether a country is involved in conflict. Net immigration occurs when more people enter a country than leave it, adding to the population size. Birth rates tend to be high in countries where people marry young, women have limited access to education and employment, infant mortality is high, and children are relatively inexpensive to raise. In contrast, birth rates are lower in countries where education is compulsory, the cost of raising children is high, and women have better career opportunities. Government policies, such as family planning programs, financial incentives, or welfare support, also play a major role. Similarly, death rates are lower in countries with better living conditions, access to quality healthcare, healthy lifestyles, and peaceful environments. Migration patterns are influenced by differences in living standards, political stability, and government restrictions. People are more likely to emigrate if opportunities are better abroad or if they face persecution at home. Most migrants are young adults seeking employment. It is important to understand that population size depends on the combined effect of birth rates, death rates, and migration. For example, even if death rates fall, a country's population may still decline if birth rates fall faster or if many people emigrate. The structure of a population is also significant. This includes gender distribution and age distribution. While more boys are usually born than girls, women tend to live longer, which can result in a higher number of females in older age groups. Age distribution divides the population into groups such as children, working age individuals, and the elderly. Population pyramids are used to visually represent this structure. Developing countries often have a pyramid-shaped structure with a large young population, while developed countries tend to have more balanced or aging populations. The age structure directly affects the dependency ratio, which measures the proportion of dependents compared to the working population. A high dependency ratio means more pressure on the working population to support those who are not economically active. Closely related to this is the concept of optimum population, which refers to the population size that allows maximum output per person when combined with available resources. If a country has too many people relative to its resources, it is overpopulated, while if it has too few, it is underpopulated. An increase in population can bring several benefits. If the population is below the optimum level, growth can lead to better use of resources, larger markets, and economies of scale. It can also increase demand, encourage investment, and expand the labour force. However, rapid population growth can also create serious challenges. These include pressure on food supply, limited improvements in living standards, overcrowding, environmental damage, unemployment, and strain on a country's balance of payments. To manage rapid population growth, governments may try to reduce birth rates. This can be done by improving education and employment opportunities for women, promoting family planning, improving healthcare to reduce infant mortality, and providing social security systems such as pensions. Governments may also increase the cost of raising children or introduce policies to limit family size. On the other hand, many developed countries face the challenge of an aging population, where the average age is rising. This happens due to lower birth rates, longer life expectancy, or emigration of younger people. An aging population increases the dependency ratio, raises healthcare and pension costs, and changes the structure of the labour force. While older workers may be experienced and reliable, they may also be less flexible. Governments can address the effects of aging populations in several ways. These include increasing the retirement age, encouraging people to save for retirement, investing in education and training to boost productivity, and allowing more young skilled immigrants into the country. Internal migration also plays a role in population changes, as people often move from rural to urban areas in search of better opportunities. While this can improve resource allocation and incomes, it can also lead to overcrowding and pressure on urban infrastructure. Finally, net emigration can have significant economic effects. It often reduces the size of the working population and increases the dependency burden on those who remain. It may also lead to a shortage of skilled workers, known as brain drain. However, emigrants may send money back home, known as remittances, which can support families and contribute to the economy. Thanks for watching.